So I think we have to acknowledge that everything feels crazy to us right now. It feels unprecedented. It feels like brand new territory, something we've never seen. But we have to remember that God's seen it all. He's seen things like this. He's seen things worse than this. He saw this coming. And so we need to know first and foremost that God has us. It may not feel like it at times, but he does. And I want to tell you that as I drove around today, I saw a sign at a church and it said worship canceled. And it hit me kind of hard because I just thought, that's the wrong word. Service may be canceled, but worship doesn't get canceled. Jesus said true worshipers will worship in spirit and in truth. Famously talking about whether it was at this temple or that temple or on this mountain or in this town, we're required to worship God all the time. And if you know me as a worship pastor at all, you know that I will tell you that worship begins with your lifestyle. Are you honoring God in these crazy times? Are you in isolation right now? Are you quarantined? All that may be part of your circumstance, but you can still honor God with the way you live, with your prayer life, with reading scripture. You can worship God with your life. And that said, you can worship God in song. You don't have to gather Sunday morning. You don't have to be led by me. You don't have to be surrounded by other believers. You can sing God's praises in your house right now by yourself. You can trust him. Pastor Dom said last Sunday during his sermon, he said something to the effect of, we can have fear, but we can't let fear have us. It's understandable to be nervous. It's understandable to be afraid, but you can't let the fear have control. You got to give the control to God and realize that he really does have you. He's got this. Now, I know some people would say in the New Testament, it talks about not forsaking your meeting together. We live in a unique time where we can use the internet, we can use our cell phones. I don't want you to forsake each other. If we're not having services, you know what? Reach out, text, call, email, whatever it is, FaceTime with other fellow churchgoers, encourage them, pray for them. We can be the church outside of these walls. And right now, I believe that's the challenge that we're being called to accept. So if you're struggling right now, know that we as a staff are praying for you and we're praying for future church members. We know that God's going to get us through this. We just got to kind of walk through the process and continue to worship God in our daily lives and continue to be the church outside of these walls. We love you guys. Reach out if you need anything or if you just need prayer.